Okay, when you take the test, it is going to be, the questions are going to come at you in a random order. So it's the same types of questions on the review, but they're going to come at you in a different order. So this may not be the first question you see on the test, but it will be somewhere in the test. The expression x cubed minus 6x. Using the list provided, drag the terms of the expression into the left column and the coefficients of the expression into the right column. So the terms are 5x cubed and negative 6x. Keep in mind that that negative is like a plus a negative, so it does have to be negative 6x. If you drag 6x in there, it will count that as wrong. The coefficients are the numbers in front, so the 5 and the negative 6. That is hopefully intended to be one of the easiest questions on the test. Make sure that you're ready for that so that it is the easiest question on the test. Evaluate the expression, blah, 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 for x equals negative 2. That means plug negative 2 in there. So we've got 3 times negative 2. What the heck is that? 3 times negative 2 squared plus 2 times negative 2 minus 4. The parentheses are really, really necessary, especially if you are going to do this in your calculator. If you don't use the parentheses, your calculator will tell you that negative 2 squared is negative 4, and then you'll end up with negative 12 here, and it will end up wrong. So you should end up with 3 times 4 plus a negative 4 minus 4. And 12 minus 8 is 4. Is your answer 4? If you plug this into your calculator, it should tell you 4. Let me pull up the calculator so you can see how to enter that into the calculator. Whether you're using a graphing calculator or a scientific calculator, you will want to enter it with those parentheses. So 3 parentheses negative 2, closure parentheses squared, plus 2 parentheses negative 2, minus 4. The correct answer is 4. So you get to type in 4. Next. Simplify the expression. You are multiplying these together. The parentheses indicate multiplication. Multiply the numbers together. Negative 6 times negative 2 is positive 12. X squared is x times x. X to the 4th is 4 of them. You put those together, you would have 6 of them, so x to the 6th. Your correct answer is 12x to the 6th. You type that in, 12, the x, and then this button that's next to the fraction button raises you up into the exponent so you can type in the 6. Simplify. We're going to distribute. Let me write the whole thing out, I guess. Okay, distribute. 8 times 15 is 120. 8 times negative 3y is negative 24y. Negative 5 times 1 is negative 5. Negative 5 times negative 2y is positive 10y. Then combine your like terms. Negative 24y and 10y is negative 14y. 120 minus 5 is 115. So your answer is negative 14y plus 115. You can type that in using your keyboard, or you can use the buttons in this little math work area, whichever you want to do. Okay, this one, there is a highlighter button. I would strongly recommend you use the highlighter button. The product of a number x and 3. Did it actually highlight? It did not. Product of a number x and 3. Do I have to do this first and then click highlight? There we go. Shoot. So the product of a number x and 3, that's 3x. And then it says that we're decreasing that by 6. So it's 3x, and then we're decreasing by 6. So our answer is 3x minus 6. I would strongly recommend that you highlight the product of a number x and 3 and get that highlighted using those tools, and then look at what it's decreasing that product by. That will help you to see the different pieces of the problem. A salesperson earns 5% commission on weekly sales. Write an algebraic expression that represents the amount of commission the salesperson earns on weekly sales X. It says expression. You do not need an equal sign in here. So 5%, how do you write 5%? 0.05. And I'm pretty sure if you do 0.05 or 0.05, I think it will accept either one. So we could delete that 0 out if you wanted to. But 0.05 times X. That's all you have to do on that one. The prices for concert tickets are $25 for adults and $20 for children. Write an algebraic expression that represents the total amount the concert venue will collect for A adult tickets and C children tickets sold. So it's $25 times the number of adult tickets, and I think you have to actually use your keyboard because A isn't an option down there. $25 times the number of adult tickets will tell you how much money they collect for adults. Add to that $20 times the number of children's tickets, and that will give you the total amount of money that is collected for those tickets. Okay. And this one, I tried to make this obvious. There are two parts to this problem because on your small screen, if you don't remember to scroll, you could entirely miss part B. So make sure you see this, that there are two parts to this problem. Anytime the problem is long like that, I try to put a note in there. There are two parts. Make sure that you see both parts. Okay. We need to find the perimeter of this rectangle. This rectangle has two sides with length W. The left side is W, the right side is also W. This thing has two sides that are 2W minus 4. So 2W minus 4, 2W minus 4. If you put that in as your answer, it will count it wrong. You need to combine like terms. So we've got W, W, 2W, 2W, 2, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 W's. We've got -4 and -4. That would be -8. The two answers that it will accept are 6W minus 8 or -8 plus 6W. Those are the only answers that it will accept in this perimeter spot. So 6W minus 8. For the area, you're multiplying length times width. So W times 2W minus 4. When you distribute, what's W times 2W? 2W squared. What's W times -4? -4W. This system will accept the answers 2W squared minus 4W or -4W plus 2W squared. So 2W, little button, squared. Here's one crazy thing about EdSite. If you just keep writing this, look at that answer. Is that right? No. After you square, you need to push the right arrow, either this right arrow on the screen or your right arrow on your keyboard to get out of the exponent before you type in -4W. So make sure you take a moment, especially on this problem, to look at your answer and make sure that it didn't type that stuff up in the exponent. And we've answered all the questions. Let's see how we did. The test will not show you your score. It'll just say, thank you for taking the test, or congratulations, or whatever. Yeah. And notice at the bottom, the 2 answers that it would allow. It shows you right there the 2 answers that it would allow. It's not going to let you type in anything else. Okay. If you are a virtual learner, if you have any questions about this review, make sure that you email me or message me through Schoology. If you go into Schoology, the review is here, the answer key that goes through everything, and then the video will also be posted.